Okay, I actually wanted to use this for my next month or this month everyday carry video. The last one you saw maybe a week ago from November. But in actuality, there are a couple of things about this bag that I do like a lot, but also that don't really want me to utilize this in December, especially in winter when it's raining a lot, when there is snow. Yeah, let me go over this. This is going to be another one-take video. So if you are expecting a lot of B-roll, I'm sorry, this time there won't be any. I'm currently in a huge project that takes away a lot of my time, so I don't have a lot of time in my schedule to do these YouTube vlogs, but not vlogs, these YouTube videos. But I wanted to share my opinion about this bag from PGYTECH, the OneGo Pocket Sling. And yeah, let's talk about it. What is this bag and what's so great about it? And then let's go over what I dislike about this bag. So the PGYTECH OneGo Pocket Sling, as the name implies, it's not only a pocket sling due to its sizing, but also for its predominant intention to carry the DJI Pocket 3 or one of the other, let's say, smaller form factor cameras like an action camera. And as you can see here right away, the DJI Pocket 3 fits perfectly in this front compartment. So, but let's do it step by step. This bag is a small, compact sling bag that usually I would say is the perfect everyday carry bag for me. I do like this look a lot. Although I can totally see that some people might consider this a little bit too man purse style, potentially a little bit too, dare I say, maybe too fashionable or maybe a little bit female looking like a purse. But honestly, I personally don't mind. I actually like this look quite a lot with this bright color that unfortunately also does pick up some dirt, but due to its fabric, the dirt is actually fairly easy to wipe off, to which I will get also in a second. You have a very slim shoulder strap, so it's basically just this string with a wider contact area for your shoulders, and this probably is the reason why you might kind of perceive it as a man purse, because you have this very thin drawstring as a shoulder strap, but also like a purse style top handle. Again, I personally don't mind, but I can kind of see that some people might be hesitant to utilize this bag just for the reason it kind of looks like a man purse. You have these attachment points where you can kind of attach these small little really cool trinkets, which as far as I understand are pretty much random inside the bag, so you cannot decide what kind of trinket you get, but I kind of like that this is randomized. And because this is somewhat of a camera bag, this raw file folder is really cool. You have, as you just seen, a front compartment, a zippered back compartment, and this little in-between compartment. This, from the product page, is either for your phone, for temporary storage, so not permanent storage in a way where you kind of put it there and then go, but rather more in line of temporary to kind of get your hands free. But it's also a place where you can kind of store a small little selfie stick. I actually stored my dog's little toy in here while we're walking, and for that it is a cool place, but I really need to get to that in just a second when we talk about the negatives. So let's talk about what's inside and talk about the compartments. As you've just seen, this front compartment has a magnetic closure. It's not great, but I will get to that in the negative. But I do like that this Pocket is quick access. You can open it really fast and then get to your DJI Pocket, which for me, for either shooting B-roll with this camera or for my daily video vlogging channel at the bow -2, this is perfect because not only does my DJI Pocket 3 with the DJI mic and this tripod fit perfectly in this case, but also you can really fast and easy deploy your DJI Pocket 3 with this magnetic top flap opening. Then on the back, you have the zippered compartment, which has an AquaGuard zipper. And when you open it, it probably looks a little bit messy, but so here we have some fresh doggy bags. Then in this main compartment, we have my Nightcore NB Air power bank. By the way, I will link all of the items in the description below. Those are affiliate links. With those, you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a small kickback of that sale. And as a supporter of this channel, you are amazing. Thank you so much. So the Nightcore NB Air 5000 milliamp hour battery pack. Then my extra wallet. This is the carbon fiber version that doesn't have a leather enclosing, so it's not as thick as the other one. I keep that basically here in the front. You have a couple of like organizing slots, elastics here. You would kind of think that, hey, why don't you store your wallet like so in this elastic? And yes, it does work, but I don't know, it didn't feel as neat as I would have liked, so I rather had it stored both of these items like so in the main compartment. But as you can see, you can kind of store some flatter items here or this little, here in Germany, all of the shopping carts are kind of secured with a coin, but you can use these little tools to kind of unlock those. Not sure if you do that in USA as well, because as far as I can tell, no one uses coins in USA. Then you have these couple of slots and they have these icons. So battery, tripod, little this little thing, battery pack, adapter that you have for your DJI Pocket 3 and mic. So basically these slots usually are intended for this thing. So kind of like if you have it detached, there's a battery pack that is a little bit longer. You could kind of store them in these slots. However, I think that is kind of stupid because then you would always need to take this out, and then kind of put everything together. So for me personally, I rather have everything kind of set up in a way that makes filming much easier and faster and keep it here in the main pocket. So what I did is utilized all of these small slots instead of the icons for my everyday carry. So I got hand lotion and some fiber cloth for my glasses in this slot that is basically the biggest. Then in the next one, I have chapstick. Then in the one that is intended for the battery, I have the Gerber dime, the Nightcore USB 3 to USB 3 cable. And then in the other one, my Wuben G5 flashlight, which fits actually perfectly in this slot. So as you can tell, these slots are really cool to organize all of your items. Now, I do like all of the features. The construction is great. The looks, honestly, I like it a lot because it is different than anything else that I've tested before. These slots, the way to organize all of your items is great. As you can see here, I am able to fit a lot of items. Not all of my items that I would like to store, but a lot of items. And I am a person that usually carries a lot, so bags that carry all of my items are out of the ordinary. I need to acknowledge that. But for everyday carry, this is actually great. If you're not a content creator and you don't carry the DJI Pocket 3, this front pocket is great to store your phone as well. So now let's talk about the negatives. First and foremost, what I always kind of talk about when it comes down 2 compartments in any bag. The more compartments, the more slots you have, the more it will kind of force you to adapt to its packing style. Meaning, you see these slots, they have a predetermined size. So, for example, this is a really good example, this hand lotion. This has a predetermined size, so it doesn't fit inside this slot. Yes, I could slot it here and maybe slot my wallet here, but no, it does not fit into that slot. So again, this kind of forces me to kind of rethink how I pack. Okay, you would think, okay, maybe put it then in that vertically. And then, as you can see here, it sticks out, so I cannot close that pocket. So I need to slot those bigger items like my wallet in here. Also, this says power bank. My power bank does not fit in that slot comfortably. So again, this kind of forces you to adapt or utilize these pockets in a way that, yeah, it's either intended to, or find stuff like chapstick. Okay, this fits here, but not perfect. And it's a pure coincidence that this Rubin G5 fits in that pocket that is for the mic. So with that in mind, while all of this organization is great, it does force you to rethink how you pack all of your items, and then to also evaluate, will my things fit in this at all? Then going to the front, oh no, let's continue with this pocket. When you have all of these slots and these compartments filled up with your DJI Pocket 3 and all of the items that I mentioned here, while this slot is a cool idea, it kind of reminds me of the Able Carry Slingbag that had this quick temporary slot in the front. This is basically the same idea. This pocket is not for permanent storage, but rather for quick storage to kind of get your hands free. So I don't know, I'm grocery shopping and I'm thinking like, oh, where do I put my phone real quick? Okay, let's drop it in this slot. But it's obviously a slot that is not protecting your phone either from pickpockets, but also from dirt, debris. So again, this is just for temporary storage. But once everything is filled up here, these 2 pockets kind of squish this slot together, because everything that's inside expands a little bit to the outside and then makes getting stuff into this compartment a little bit cumbersome. It is a tight squeeze here. And you cannot expand this. This is already at full capacity. You can tighten it, but you cannot expand it a lot. Furthermore, once all of these items are in here, if there is some dirt or debris, I would kind of be careful. If you don't have a screen protector like I do, then there is the risk of stuff kind of scratching this surface. And now getting to the front compartment. This kind of reminds me of the Peak Design Slingbag that I reviewed many years ago. The Peak Design Slingbag had a magnetic closing as well. And just like on the Peak Design, I found that this magnet isn't as strong as it needs to be to keep this pocket securely closed. This is fairly you see that? I didn't even use a lot of force. It opens up really easily. So when you're walking, there is the risk of this opening up. And when you are in winter, like we are right now, I don't know, I fear that if this is not really closed properly and I walk and then it opens up just a little bit more, then some rain or snow could get into this pocket and kind of damage my DJI Pocket 3. And also the argument would be, if this would be a stronger magnet, I would be also a little bit fearful that this magnet, honestly, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but with this strong magnet, I'm not sure if it being that close to the gimbal, even though it is off, I'm not sure if a strong magnet would interfere in the long run with the motor of the gimbal. I don't know, I'm just speculating here, but I feel like if this would be a very long exposure. I don't know, 5 hours during the day walking around, and there would be a strong, let's say a really strong magnet to keep this shut properly. Then I'm not sure if this would be in any shape or form be somewhat impacted over time. Or if you have your camera from your phone in here, if there is optical image stabilization, I don't know, because optical image stabilization relies on some floating motors. I'm not sure if the magnet would kind of impact your OIS inside the camera. So I would have had rather that this would be a different kind of mechanism to open and close and then securely shut this compartment. So yeah, while I do like the organization, there are some trade-offs. Again, this closing I don't really like it. I do see a lot of benefits in this organization, but I do have to say that they kind of force you to rethink your packing style. If you're a content creator and you carry your DJI Pocket 3 or a DJI Action or any other action camera, this setup might be a really cool setup to carry those types of equipment with you. But if you have a really specific everyday carry, then you probably need to rethink if you can fit those items in here. Now, the really cool part of this is you could actually detach the shoulder strap and utilize this as a dedicated tech pouch just for those small camera tidbits like the DJI Pocket 3 with the extra battery bank, the mic. Put that all in here and then use this as a tech pouch for your backpack. So I do like that this is dual purpose, but as an everyday carry sling bag, honestly, yeah, I'm going to move to a different sling bag. Again, build quality, really good. Looks, I like it. Features, really good, but not great for my use case because it just doesn't fit my personal loadout. Plus this opening here, now being winter, I guess if it's summer, I wouldn't be as like paranoid, but now in winter with rain, with dirt, debris falling and a lot of wind, I don't know, this doesn't feel as resistant to not being accidentally open and then getting my DJI Pocket 3 dirty or wet. This is something that I'm really hesitant, and this pocket here isn't as useful as I would have liked. So I will move to a different sling bag for now. Alright, what do you think about the PGYTECH OneGo Pocket Sling? Let me know in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts on these quick access pockets, or not quick access, temporary storage that we also already seen with the Able Carry Sling Bag? What are your opinions on these kind of storage solutions? And these also, what are your opinion about this pocket? Because Peak Design utilizes this kind of opening as well, and I guess some people like it. I personally don't like it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. And again, all of these items are linked below. Affiliate links, you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a small kickback off that sale. And if you have questions, also comment below. And if you want to see my last everyday carry video, check out the video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. Don't forget to hype and like this video. Maybe post a camera emoji if you watch to the end, because watching to the end is the best, one of the best helps to get these videos kind of hyped up. And maybe also click the subscribe button. Then we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.